We're checking out the only game where the bigger tire may not always be better when it comes to mud. It's GTA. We want to test all kinds of wheel sizes up against mud, and so it's time for a brand new challenge. Mud has been the thing that has violated many a crevice of a tire over the years, but now we want to find out which tire size takes mud the best. We've got tires that look like they belong on a play school car and tires that look like they belong on a motorized skyscraper, but as always, only one can do it the best. Let's do this. I mean, you got to start off with the biggest tires there is, right? You always see people mudding, and what do they have? Giant tread and giant tires. And so we're starting with the uneven mud speed run, but every time you pop, you downgrade. There's things going on there that I can't possibly fathom, and so the answer is always to just trigger the script circle and hope it works. Now, by pop, I can tell that they mean these little balloony things, because if you touch them, they have a tendency to violently explode, like gigantic balloon, I don't know, Pez. And so I don't know what, oh wow. I don't know what happens when they pop. Like, honestly, the tires are doing pretty good. You gotta bet, oh, well, now we're about to see. So, did that do anything? Oh! Okay. The balloons fight back. Downgrade. You think so? I love how by downgrade, they mean your doors and hood and, like, trunk and everything else. What happened? Oh, the entire course has been flooded. Apparently that's why there's a timer involved. So, I mean, can I just cheat this or does it matter? Like, there's no invisible walls. Hold on. Oh, yeah. If there's one thing I love doing, it's not doing the board as it was intended. Just go around the problem. Why drive through the mud when you can drive around the mud? Now, the only problem is typically at the very end when there would be a checkpoint. Well, now I'm going to follow the mine down. Where is the... Oh! It's literally in the... Okay, fair enough. Touché, board creator. The thing that concerns me here, as I do this, and, you know, have the tetanus of the Olympic gods smiting my car, is that the bigger tires are causing a big problem. I still haven't made it to the end of the challenge without the entire planet getting flooded. And so it's not about getting through the mud, it's about getting through it in time. I mean, I guess we'll go slightly smaller. I mean, the tires here are still unreasonably large. They're just not they're just not as ridiculously unreasonably large. Like, we didn't have, like, you know, elephantitis of the tires or something like that like the other ones did. Oh, no. Don't. I mean, how do you downgrade me more? You know what? Just gonna hit them all. Why not? What's the worst that could possibly happen? At this point, the body of the vehicle has been obliterated anyway, although it hasn't popped the tires yet, which is good. Like, the thing that I need in order to be able to complete this challenge is like an engine and tires. Okay. So, yeah, don't touch the... Never mind. I was gonna say, don't touch the balloons at all. It didn't even look like I hit that balloon. I feel like I was betrayed by the hitbox of the balloons. Like, oh, this one I'm gonna hit. But the last one, I felt like I was a good 6 inches away before it actually decided to, you know, strike the tread of the tire. Okay, we're not anywhere close again. Okay, let's go to sort of average tires. I say sort of average. They're still like 36-inch tall tires. This feels really good too. Like, I also noticed that there's a little bit of water no matter what. And to start the board, the water goes away and it reveals the glorious path ahead of you, which is meant specifically to drive me crazy. No! Well, nothing like shedding some weight. I will say the vehicle definitely drives better than the other two vehicles, probably because, you know, the tires aren't the size of adult elephants shooting my vehicle all around. The problem with these tires, and basically any vehicle with big tires like this, is when you get on the side of the vehicle, it like springboards it all over the place. Okay, I'm going through this again, and I'm very concerned because I can tell you, I'm not even close. I probably got only a couple seconds left before the water comes up, and that's a problem because I've got one other vehicle left to potentially do this, and it's the vehicle with the tricycle-sized wheels. Like, the wheels are the size of the paper plates that you eat lunch on. All right, Dixie paper plate-sized wheels. You have served me for many, many years so that I don't have to wash dishes. And now we will see if you can drive a vehicle over the mud. This vehicle is so ridiculous because it drives exactly how you think it would drive. It's so ridiculously top heavy. Hey, So this is kind of weird to say. Feels pretty good. I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't feel bad at all. It's wobbling all over the place. It's about to take a ton of damage. But for the most part, we still have, I don't know, maybe like 10 seconds left. And I'm officially going to get further than I've ever gotten before. And this is my very first try. So that bodes well. All right, let's roll. Yeah. After driving all the vehicles, it even took that rock very well. After trying a couple of different tire sizes, I can tell you, as weird as it sounds, this drives the best. Like, look at the speed. The speed is easily better than any of the other vehicles, but the big change, the big difference here is that the vehicle isn't always just bouncing everywhere like it's on a trampoline. Like, it leans all over the place, but it doesn't bounce everywhere. I don't think we're gonna make it, but man, we're getting close though. I think we could do it in this. All right, give it to me. I love how the little tire marks in the sand, well, the mud, are so insignificant. Because there's basically, oh, come on. There's basically no surface area for the tires to hit. I'm screwed. The one thing I've learned is that if you spin out or you roll or you do anything that kind of like stops your forward motion, you gotta restart. There's no way to make it. Me making this with a perfect run is gonna be just at the very last second. And this is a good run. Haven't spun, haven't done a 360, haven't done a barrel roll. Oh yeah, hold on. I think this might be it. This might be the chosen run. It's gonna be unreasonably close. Come on, baby. And checkpoint. Oh, I'm on like actual blacktop. There's no mud, but we're going on to concentrated mud slobs with high percentage of mudridity. Okay, hold on. It's not about misspelling things anymore. Now that the board creator is just coming up with adjectives. Those, like, that's not a real word. Now, I will say, the tiny tires performed so well that I must try them again. What is this? Oh, it's like quicksand. Huh. Can you shoot the balloon? No. I don't know. I really don't know if it worked or not. So, does this entire area just slow your vehicle? Oh, wow. And it's not a slowdown stick either. It's some sort of environmental object. Huh. That's pretty cool. I don't know how you did that with the mud. I can actually hear the mud make the squishy sound too when you go into it. Hear it? Okay. Mud with slowdown physics. I like it. That said, the this is where you would have the biggest problem with the mechanical disadvantage of having these tiny tires. The entire front bumper ends up being buried inside of the mud. And so, some kind of like glitchy, I can see something flying through the air there. Okay, so we did not do it in time. I imagine you have to hit the balloons because it removes barriers. That's usually how it is. So remember how I said there was something glitching around? Yeah, there's little barriers. There's one right there, just flying off into the ether. All right, 60 seconds. Actual mud that slows down the vehicle. Here we go. Okay, first balloon, no problem. This is all about speed. What are we up to? 55 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour. The mud gets us down to like 25. So the mud is very impactful for how much it slows down your vehicle. Yeah, like 30 miles an hour there. Get back up to 55, down to 41. Okay, we're still doing good though. We've got half as much removed water left. So we have time. The problem is that these mud piles are everywhere. And they're all up inside of my suspension. The mud gets everywhere, man. You know it. Gets inside your cup holders, gets inside the glove box, gets inside the, what is that? There's like a giant floating, oh, it's a Minecraft block. There's a giant floating angry Minecraft block just vomiting dirt up. That's the first time I decided to look specifically at whatever that is. Okay, so we got to what I guess is the end, but we can't get past the Minecraft axe. So we didn't do it in time. Oh, there is. There's a checkpoint back there. All right, we went biggest to smallest last time, but let's go the opposite direction. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's see here. 47, 50. I feel like the mud still did exactly the same amount as it did before. So we're up to 58. Oh, I missed the balloon. Yeah, if you miss the balloon, you're screwed. Okay, let's not miss the balloon. There we go. They don't have a lot of weight, so I definitely want to make sure that I'm on target. you can kind of get around some of the mud, like if you very slide to the side of where the pool of mud, but then you have the possibility of missing the balloon. All right, I want to try something real quick. I want to see if the mud affects this less. All right, so again, I understand why they gave me the mile-per-hour gauge now, so I can see. Whoa! Hey there, duck. Oh, hey! That may have been a goose. Not really sure. Was too busy almost dying. Don't mind me, just randomly breakdancing. Okay, this is awful. We're not gonna get anywhere like this. What happened in that last run, Gray? Don't ask. I don't know. The car went crazy. Okay, but I think we did get slowed down less. Hold on, maybe we did. So 64, 43. I mean, maybe 38. I don't know, feels pretty similar. We didn't get down to 20 miles an hour yet, which is good. Oh, we didn't get slowed down at all there. It stayed at like 50. Hold on. Yeah, 47. Okay, tire size definitely makes a difference. That's good, because if we can't do it with... It counts, we got it. If we can't do it with this, then we still have the gigantic tire size to try. So it's gonna be close, man. It is gonna be super close. Come on, go. Push that. Oh, it's gonna come down to the wire. We're gonna have a couple of seconds left. 3, 2, really? I feel like I had an extra second to do that in. I want to give this one more try, just to see if I did everything perfectly, if I could beat that axe, and I'm still maybe 5 to 7 seconds out. So we definitely need to try the biggest tires. And whoop. Oh. All right, absurdly oversized tires. You got 60 seconds. Make them count. Okay, let's see here. 30 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour, 46 miles an hour. Did we get slowed down at all? I heard the splashing. 55. Okay, got slowed down a little bit. Went down to about 40. 59. Honestly, it drives very well. Look at the size of the tire tracks on these tires, too. The tire tracks are as wide as the entire body of the vehicle. This drives way better on this area than it did in any other area. It's nuts. Like, it's almost like I'm not driving the same vehicle at all. Oh, it does great in the mud. We might have this. I'm talking like first try. Come on, baby. First try. 1 balloon left. I've got maybe 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I like undershot it. I still had probably like 2 seconds. We got a checkpoint. Oh, yeah. I love settling into the like 60-foot give the suspension has. So that brings us to floating Minecraft mud cube with rocks in it. Okay, so that's what that Minecraft mud cube is for. Fair enough. Before we do any of this, I need to see if I can do this with the tiny tires, just so I can have it win an event. Well, I shouldn't say win an event. I should say win an entire challenge, because then it will have bested 2 out of the 3 different challenges. Tiny tires aren't good for much, but they're pretty good at going through average mud. Now they're just stuck inside of the Minecraft cube. The Minecraft cube is almost going faster than my tires. What's funny is that because it's a Minecraft cube, it's like, you know, a perfect square. So it's a flat surface. This surface is not flat. I don't know what is going on. I am being pelted by rocks. Most of my time is spent waiting for the Minecraft cube to get over here. All right, we're going with the bigger set of tires. I'm kind of wondering right now if the mid set of tires can win an event. Like this size or the size that comes after it, or if it's always gonna be biggest or smallest. What is best in this world? The answer is extremes. I'm screwed. You may ask yourself, what does BMW stand for? British Motor Works? Not at all. Stands for Beat Meat Weekly, I guess. Staying straight in this car is very difficult. All right, I decided we're gonna go out of order. We're going with the biggest one. A certain instinct I have for agony tells me that the biggest tires might have the best chance. Yeah. Drives good. Doesn't drive too bad. Still getting sandblasted by rocks, which doesn't feel great. I'll tell you that. I love how there's just a random boater watching this happen. Like, man, I'll tell you, it's a good thing I went to college. This is why you stay in school, kids. Otherwise, you'll end up as a stunt performer trying to find out which vehicle tires keeps you alive while driving on a Minecraft block over the water. I'm dead. Nothing like hydrating with a delicious mouthful of salt water. I actually wondered why, if salt water is water, does it dehydrate you? Because in all of that salt, there is water. And I don't know, the best I could find about it was from Google, and Google says that it's because it's forcing your kidneys to expel so much salt that it's expelling the water out with the salt, and so you're losing more hydration than you gain from it. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. I'm not really a professional. I can't speak on it. I'm gonna get this. Never mind, I'm totally professional. Oh, I missed. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I made it around one time. Making it around twice shouldn't be that bad. I think I found the key in life. The key in life is to just talk about nonsensical science topics, and then I won't worry so much about trying to keep this thing from flying off the side. This is a little bit of an anxiety-driven event, because I do need to keep this car... Don't you do this to me. I need to keep this car way on the inside. No, to get the... Oh my God! We have a winner! Yeah! Well, we answered the age-old question, and in this case, bigger is in fact better. Anyway, folks, this episode of GTA. Until next time, stay foxy and much love.